Hello, 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 Pisces. Set that on in there. I want to say happy Father's Day or early Father's. I'm doing it on Father's Day, and I'm saying it, today, because we're going to make the whole weekend about y'all. How about that? Respect to all the kings, respect to all the men that even had a part in making a baby. No matter if it's not in the home, no matter if you take care of it, whatever, we appreciate you. And maybe if a lot of people start putting out that energy instead of, negative stuff about, fathers and stuff. And this is not to be on the man's side because I'm a single mom. But, yeah, to be on y'all side. Hell, y'all need black women on y'all side. Y'all need the love. Y'all need all that. So, happy Father's Day. Tomorrow, y'all will begin a specific reading for just the men, for y'all fathers out there. And, but this one is going to be Pisces General. But still, in honoring Father's Day. Get what I'm saying? So, like I said, respect to all the kings out there, especially the people, that still have to make it, because what we have to remember, especially as females, especially as the powers that we have, that men did not receive the teaching like we did. Okay, they're not equipped to take care of kids. They're equipped to just provide and take care and protect the family. And yes, it may be different versions of protection, but that is why you do your shadow work. That's why you do your healing. And hell, sometimes the daddy might not be for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the way of the world now. And it's always been the way of the world. I don't know what the hell. Since the beginning of time, before my ancestors knew it, everybody was having different babies and baby fathers and divorces and all that. So right now it's the norm. So not the saying it's okay, do your part, you know what to do as a human being. We're not even gonna go there, but just respect anybody that made a child. And females, just to really work on your bitterness. Okay, there's a lot of bitterness out there toward men, and maybe that's why motherfuckers don't want to even do shit like that. Don't get me wrong, you know what, we ain't finna go there. So we finna pull some cards. That was just my little, my little message. Happy Juneteenth right here. This is like Black History Month for me. Black History Day. We gonna make it all Juneteenth. I feel like there's a growth in entrepreneurs. I feel like there's more people getting an understanding of business and getting on their things as Black people as a whole. That I'm proud. I think we came a long way. Regardless of what we fight over or what we think we fight over or what we want to do, we actually as a people come a long way. And the most richest thing that a Black person can have is their spirit. Not saying that we don't, deserve reparations or anti, hate law or whatever. But, our spirit is strong. We're still here. You got to sometimes be grateful, not be good because it wasn't right for what we went through, but be grateful for what you did learn through that. Do you not know the strength that we have as a people? The abilities, the physicality as a people. So when it comes to, and this is not about race, but whatever, let spirit talk. When it comes to just knowing that you the shit worldwide, take beauty in that. Walk as a king and a queen that you are, because I believe our spirit is a motherfucker. You ain't breaking us. Yeah, you might break some people and switch some people. We ain't talking about everybody, but as a whole, my nigga. TV, you want to dress like us, be like us, hair like us. Vice versa, they say we want to be with y'all, but that's not, what y'all, whatever the fuck you want to depict it as, whatever, however you feel it resonates. But we just versatile. Even in hair. Oh, you straighten your hair, you want to be white? No, my hair can go straight, curly. braids, no braids. Get what I'm saying? It's a versatile. Let us all enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So that's even down, you know, I do here, but still, that's besides the point. But you understand the point of that. Understand the beauty. Don't get so caught up on what's going on as a race. Because number one, mind your business. If ain't nobody messing with you, and you know, it shouldn't even be all that. You shouldn't have to do all this big elaborate thing just to say Black Lives Matter when you already supposed to know that Black Lives Matter. That's the point right there. That right there. It shouldn't and never ever started nothing about no Black Lives Matter when from day one, from the start, we as people already knew that we mattered. Okay, so we're gonna go on with this reading. I am finna hit this blunt that I have, and then we're gonna get into the reading. That was my little message to put out there. We got a half of a moon to the full moon, however you want to look at it, whatever name you want to put with it. Go look up there at the sky. You see that shit halfway, that shit gonna be another half before you get a whole circle. Start working toward them goals that you want to. Because in the full moon and the moonology deck, it's about forgiveness. It's about relooking things over. It's about, okay, full moon, I'm halfway there. We got another, you know, whatever, another half to the new moon. What you gonna do with it? Pisces, let's get into it. I know y'all heard that ambulance while I was saying all that. This is just a general spread. All right. All right, Spirit said don't goddamn do that goddamn shit. We gonna do the deck the way the goddamn sacred woman taught you to do it. All right. First card we have is the Emperor. So you may be taking on Emperor, big Emperor energy. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Look how he's standing up there, taking charge. This is the start. Today, let it be the start. If you didn't, let it be the start for them Emperor moves, okay? We halfway there. This number 4. Number 4 in the deck. So think about number 4 as we have 1 through 10. Think about that. Think about where 4 is. Think about where the moon is. So therefore, as you going, as we work until 10, just know 4, you almost there. We halfway there, but we taking on this energy. And you're going to have this energy to carry on. And don't forget, while you're trying to get from 4 to 10, it's going to be obstacles like 5, 6, and 7 in your way. That's just a reminder to be like, okay, is this what you really want, and how you going to react to it? That's the main thing, you know, we talk about over here. But of course, I'm going to get deeper into it. Then we got the 8 of Wands. Coming real fast. Speed, power. And you just going to lay back and take it all. Like, yeah, I'm ready for it. Be ready for it. Matter of fact, them 8 Wands is lighting up her, line up the way so she can see. But something coming fast for you. 6 of Cups. We got cups with flowers growing in it. We got the little crow feeding the baby. Yeah, so we gonna get into it. See what these cards come out. Get it in the light so I can see better. We got the mama feeding the baby. We got the Emperor. That could be a father figure. We're just talking about dads. Aries running Emperor. But look at how he looking though. Like, excuse the fuck out of you. Okay, let me see if I'm putting them right to how you can see it. So look how he looking at her. Like, I want to get your shit in order. Okay? Mind your business. Don't be looking like that. Let her got down. She was in the dark sunken place. Her shit lighting up right now. You ain't gotta look like that. Get that shit in order. 6 of Cups. Look like she just worrying about her child. It don't look like it's 2 people there. It look like a mama and a baby, and she feeding her baby. She bringing home the food. Okay. And that's just what that on that. Where's the damn book? Oh. Let me get it together. Let me get my big Emperor energy shit on. All right. So yeah, in the beginning, we got the Emperor. That's the energy that you're taking on. Oh, you got to be an Empress to become an Emperor. Stop playing. Anyway, the Emperor is the archetype of the father. Define the boundaries of the life to create a kingdom. So you figuring out what you want to create, and you standing your ground in it. Get what I'm saying? You looking at the what you want out of life as far as providing. And damn, I do feel like it's a Father's Day reading. Like, it's just gonna pop up. Is that, you feel what I'm saying? If you are a man, Pisces, you taking on your fatherly role, regardless of what household that is in. You are taking on that role of being a provider. You're taking care of your home, or you're taking care of yourself. And number one, men, let me remind you, it's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, because in order to take care of yourself, and that's not being selfish, it's a difference, but we all grown over here and we know what the fuck we talking about over here. But when you take on that role and you take care of yourself, you are in turn taking care of your household. When you take care of yourself and do the self-care and self-love, the same thing as females do, and you understand the logic of it, comment below if you think you need help with that or whatever else. But when you get into that role and you take care of yourself, and that don't mean be selfish and don't do this and don't do that, but you are already a provider. But make sure you are providing for yourself and take care of yourself, meaning eating, showering, doing what you have to do to be prepared for your day too. It ain't just about females and having to do that. It's a structure and something that you have to do. It doesn't mean when a female comes into your life that they have to take on the role of running your bath water and fixing your food. And no, that should already come because you're a human being, and you have to eat, you have to feed yourself, you want to look good, you want to smell good, and not for no bitches out in the street and nothing like that. It's simply for yourself. Who the fuck don't want to look, and you know what I'm saying? Who don't want to look good? So that goes for men too, and you got to remember that. That don't mean get swagged up for the ladies and stuff. You're wasting time. You're trying to be a provider. Don't waste time doing dumb stuff if you're trying to be a provider. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. Shadow Witch moves through a rocky, craggy landscape as vegetation becomes scarce and the air grows humid. She hears the crackling of a bonfire. She stops to catch her breath while the eerie feeling of being watched creeps across her skin like a spider. She looks up to discover a pair of glowing eyes peering down at her. Peep this while I just read that, okay? We're reading the Emperor card. But see, I said the eyes, like you just looking down like, what you watching? Mind your business. That's how you get far. Mind your business. I just feel like it's that type of energy. And if you are taking on that energy, and if you are a male that is looking at your past like that, looking at females like that, maybe it's time to change your perspective. Because like I just told the females about you men, you also have to understand your energy, and what you do puts it out there also. Now, that don't make it right to be like, oh, do this and do that. You don't never, put fire with fire. You learn how to fix yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but anyway, moving on. The Emperor is a male consort and a partner of the Empress. He is the energy and boundaries and restrictions. He takes the expansiveness of the Empress and gives her shape and form. He is the builder and protector, like I said. And like I said, the Empress in this book comes before. So a lady is there to help you with that, to help you. The female's there to help you. So you can be the provider and the builder that you need to be. When you come in your home, when you provide a home, but you come in a home and you feel like it's home and you're comfortable and you're relaxing and you have a peace of mind, that is the feminine way of helping you be you. As you are building and protecting, and that is encouraging her to be her, because she's like, I got a good ass man. Protect. He doing this. So it all links in order. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor and the Empress court and dance with each other and never consummate their attraction. Their mutual flirtation is what gives shape and form to the world. The Emperor is numbered 4 and reflects ultimate stability. He is the master of his domain. This is where habits are formed, order is created, and results are seen. So regardless of what home that you're in, that's what you're doing. You're creating. You're putting order into it. You're making sure that it lines up to so things can flow, so you can have a better life and whatever your goals are in life. And even if this is a female, I feel as if, let me just say this because Spirit is saying it. Even though this is the Emperor card, you see I just did that, that's that Emperor shit. But you got to remember, as a female, even though you are in Emperor energy, don't forget your Empress energy. Don't forget your self-care. So this is just shit. It going to everybody now at this point. Get what I'm saying? It goes to the self-care of taking care of your house. You know what I'm saying? Smelling good, spraying on your favorite. You know what I'm saying? And not just for a special occasion. You ain't got to do it every day. But wake up and look like you give a fuck about yourself. That's the whole point of the no bonnets. It's not the fact that you're wearing a bonnet. It's not the fact that you don't have time out the day. It's not the fact for, oh, we just hating on young people and all that. No, it's the fact of when you walk out the motherfucking house, you ain't gonna see Queen Elizabeth in no motherfucking bonnet. You're not gonna see Michelle Obama walk out, even if she going to the airport, in a damn motherfucking bonnet. Carry yourself as such. Yeah, that the world didn't give you the title as a first lady, but carry yourself as such, especially if you got a man, especially if you got an emperor. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you put on, and let me, again, getting back to that feminine side, I have to learn that too. Getting the, because you ain't got to be the emperor, but you can have emperor energy. And that's why I said big emperor energy. You know what I'm saying? It all falls. It all goes. Anyway, we gonna continue in. We gonna like knowledge, passing on lineage of holy teachings that's coming from your grandmama, it's coming from your daddy, that's coming from whoever you have learned. You have been alive so many years, regardless if you are a father, mother, daughter, brother, everybody knows something. And let me just say this, okay, Spirit? Anyway, not anyway, that was so rude. But you don't. Okay, we're going to talk about fatherhood. Okay? You can come from a home where you didn't have a father. You can say, I don't know how to be the dad because my dad was never there. My dad left me. My dad did this. My dad did that. Whatever the case is. Stop saying it, because you do know. So if your dad left you, When you were young, whatever, left a mom, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We grown now, so really you can't even blame nobody for your actions. That ain't, mind your business. You supposed to be in a kid place anyway. You ain't supposed to even be worried about that. Why the fuck you know, get what I'm saying? You just supposed to take on the experience of life and the actions, because number one, you're never gonna know how to react unless you're shown it. If we lived in a world where all the females had babies and none of the dads was there, that would be the normal. It wouldn't be anybody frowning on it like, oh my God, the dad left the home. Oh my God, the mom was not there. So now we're in the world where that is the normal. That's just facts. But that doesn't mean you can use that as an excuse, is my point. If you know your dad left you, you make sure you don't leave. You make sure that you don't do fuck shit to leave. And that be the whole point. If y'all don't understand, it don't be the fact that you're leaving a home and all that. It's the fact that, yeah, you created a home and then you just went out and played. You didn't do your job. You didn't say what you just wanted to just have fun. When as you grow older, that fun gonna catch up to you, and then you gonna be looking stupid in the end. And we don't want that, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of, and people do make mistakes, like females make mistakes. Hell, I ain't got a mama. So that ain't making nobody better. This ain't nobody man bashing, but at the same time, you know what? Perfect example. I'm gonna use myself. I don't have a mother. I have a rough exterior because, and I did have females in my life, but they didn't have men in their life. So guess who was the man? They were. So I always been around females with a tough exterior. So alpha male, whatever you, let me get it together. I thought I was one. Let me get it together. Yeah, a female. You know what I'm saying? That takes on the role. If I have a child and I'm a single mom, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to keep my house in order. I'm trying to do no. So I'm in go mode as a man. So my whole is because I'm always in busy mode. I'm always in going mode. I'm always in trying to get shit in order mode. So we have to learn how to turn that off. Number one, for our kids. And number two, for the man. But at the same time, I didn't give my child up because I knew I was put up for adoption. Plain and simple. I can't use the excuse of I didn't have a mom and I was put up for adoption and I didn't have this and I didn't have that. No. When I had my baby and it was motherfuckers I'm talking about coming like, we want your child. You on the street. You won't be able to take care of your child. You won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do that. My head popped up. My mama had 14 kids and all of them went to adoption. Do you think I'm finna do that? I know how I felt. Do you think I'm finna do that to my child? Something that I pushed out, you got me fucked up. And that's just plain and simple. You know how I felt when that happened to you, regardless if it was right or wrong. You don't do it. You learn from experiences. You can't blame the parent of not being there. You can't do none of that. You can't, no. You can stop all that if that is the reason of you're not taking care of your responsibilities and what you do. Because everybody in life going to have responsibilities. So that's just a key thought, I guess. I mean, we're all about self-learning and stuff. And I know sometimes my tone can be, you know, kind of manly. But we can go past that. Because I'm not a man, you know. And I understand that. But I do understand life. And I do understand the emotions of life. And now I understand, oh, damn, it's different. It's different things that you're going to have to do. And decisions you're going to have to make to be the person that you want to be. And right now, let me just tell you, we in a world where we ain't got time to play. So if you want to play and do all that dumb shit, do you. But I'm encouraging you not to. Get on your emperor energy. Okay? Let's get back to the reading. Spirit talk, spirit talk. You got 8 of Wands. Okay? Don't be, mind your business. Don't be looking like that. You about to get into what the 8 of Wands is. My bad. We so ain't get to it. Yeah, what lessons are you learning? Damn. Share information. What I was just talking about. So, yeah. When I ramble on, it does mean something because it always ties in. Always. Not ramble on. What we call it? Spirit talking. All right, so we're going to go to the Eight of Wands. Mermaids and sirens. Let me tell y'all something. Tell y'all females something. That energy I was talking about, pretend you're a siren. Think of people be looking down on strippers. I think I said this in another reading. Not strippers and stuff. But people be looking down and be so mad and jealous when they're not understanding it's an art. The art of seduction. And it's not necessarily you want to fuck a man, you want to do that. But you're going to have to take on that energy to do that in your home. Like, that's why the men go there. Because it feels comfortable. It's hospitable. It's, hey, honey, how you doing? It's not, oh, hey, how you doing? Damn, I had a rough ass day. Hey, baby, they catering to them. Seeing what they need. Focusing, even if it's faking it. That's what y'all don't. Man, look, you can't be like, I can't do it because these motherfuckers fake it. Not these motherfuckers, respect them. But, they fake it. They don't love the motherfuckers. They doing that shit to get a check. But they had to learn the art of seduction so they can get that check. And the men fall for it every time. So it's not, and it's not like they don't know. It's a feeling. It's a connection. It's the affection and it's the intimacy. And I think that's what a lot of people is lacking, the affection and the intimacy. And we got to get back down to it. And, once I find, the key rule. Because a lot of people, a lot of females, let's get to the females now in the self-care. A lot of females think, it's about self-care and herbs and bath and all that. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do to get your day in order. But that's not your feminine. You taking baths and herbs and stuff and burning sage, that's actions. It's nothing to do with your feminine. Like, just over here it ain't. You know what I'm saying? This spirit, is it? No. See? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your clothes you wear. It's not. Yeah, it's taking care of yourself. It's just what you put out. It's like earth. It's gentle. It's humble. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, let me shut up and let me not say nothing. No, it's a way and a tone and how you deliver it. And sometimes we got to look at the older ladies back in the day that did have them husbands that for a long time. Hell, you need to look at damn white people because they always be holding hands and opening doors. And I'm not saying nothing against our race, but I'm just saying what I seen in my lifetime. I went to Henry County, like, it was not a time where I didn't see the white man open the door. It's not a time where I have not seen a white man not open the door for a lady. Even if it's the car door and they got to hop on the other side and it's in the Uber car. Not one time. They holding hands when they walk in. They're showing that affectionate. They don't have to smack their ass all in Walmart and all that. But they holding hands. They're doing activities together. You go down, you see the whole family jogging down the block. You see the whole family going fishing with their kids and stuff. It's the affectionate, intimate part. And that's what we got to remember. Let's continue. We are sexual creatures because we're sirens and we're slippery and we're... Okay, my bad. They carry the potency and the power of water in the vast and powerful inhabitant of seas, rivers, move water, reflects the female embodiment of attraction and danger, luring males to their death. The mermaid represents their human capacity for longing. The reclined mermaid expresses our own naked vulnerability. She remains exposed and open as she sends out her personal desire, each intention embodied in the wand shooting out above her. She casts a spell and makes her intentions known. The card is your energy in action. Do it. You created. Now put it in action. Put it in spell work, excuse me. The Eight of Wands is a space between wish and culmination. It is the call and response of the universe. Prayers are sent, forces are set in motion. It is impossible to see where intentions will land. It is too late to alter their course. You have done all you can for the moment, so sit with patience and wait for a situation to develop. So this right here is talking about a situation that you didn't already ask for. You didn't already put in that work, however you put it in. There ain't no judging over here. Shit, you be goddamn Chucky, and we ain't gonna judge. You are welcome over here, sir. Okay? As long as you don't fuck with no kids and shit, we straight. You know what I'm saying? You can get a little change in, get your emperor energy on. But yeah, it's a game. It's an art of seduction. Even the men have it. Who don't want a person that look good? Who don't want a person that talks nice? Who don't want a person that can shape shift into whatever the fuck they want to shape shift into? Cause when I am Sophia, you guys, I am Sophia. Okay, let me stop. My bad. I be so full of I don't be full of shit. I really do, love Sophia dearly. And her name came up on the reading yesterday and it was so beautiful. And I just love Sophia. It's just my little accent. It's so beautiful. But anyway, let me go on back to what we're supposed to be doing. So anyway, yeah, so you seem patient. You already did all you can do. It's coming at you fast. It's coming, okay? We already there. It's already in motion. Hell, it might be today. But we got the Six of Cups, so we're going to see what that is. And y'all know y'all always take me on for a long-ass reading. But I appreciate it, and I'm grateful. Because, hell, I know when I be looking at readings, I'm like, damn, it's only fucking 15 minutes. Oh, you get no information. Hell, watch to the end, you might learn something. Anyway, we have the Mother Crow. It's obsessed with its own shadow. It pecked and scratched until the shadow became alive. Look, hey, I just watched the movie on fucking Amazon that is called Look Away. Watch that. It is your shadow side. Like I was talking about, yes, like I just said, Sophia. It's funny how we talk about Sophia every time, it just makes my heart glow. But anyway, when we're talking about it, it's talking about her shadow side. But it was like she needed her shadow. I ain't gonna tell y'all the story. Just look at it. Just know that you gonna need your shadow side. Your shadow side don't never go nowhere when you do the work. You just know how to control it. It's always your reaction, always your controlling, okay? Anyway, so the crow's shadow proceeded to eat the crow. I got excited about that movie. It was a good movie, except for in the end. It was kind of weird. Y'all be careful of the pedophile type shit. They like sneak that shit in there. You like, ain't she a whole teenager? Why the fuck am I seeing this? You know what I'm saying? I flip through the shit and I go forward. But still, it's a good ass movie. Goddamn, once you. Then the end was weird. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the crow's shadow proceeded to eat the crow. Whoa. Look at the movie. So anyway, yeah, y'all look at that movie. Y'all got to. Look at the movie. It's called Look Away on Amazon. Amazon Prime. Gaze into is supernatural by looking into the eye of the crow. Oh my God, this shit's crazy. Y'all got to look at that movie. What requires vision? What seeks to be understood? Who wants your attention? Do Sophia want my attention? Because I know it's not Vivian, because Vivian is like mean. Like she is. Like Vivian's like very mean. And we ain't gonna talk shit about my peoples. You worry about your own personalities and how you name them and shit. But anyway, yeah, Vivian don't like, she ain't even want to come out and tell y'all her name. But Vivian mean. That's what I call Vivian. Vivian just get your shit together, Vivian. Sophia is like, my happy, my side where, everything is bliss and everything is happy over here. And we don't have no worries. Say, who, me? Well, I never. Okay, anyway, a woody that supports a baby crow who lifts his head and accepts the worm from his mother. 6 cups balance the branches of the tree to reflect the calm emotional balance of a situation. White moonflowers spring from the cups, representing manifestation into the material world. Emotional growth and nurturing abound. Simple, nurturing gestures of love and caring return in karmic dividends. Giving and receiving emotional gifts, a walk down memory lane, fond memories, happy home, feeling comfort, pleasure, good habits, inherited traits, smells, songs, friends remind you of the past, Sincere expressions bridging you to a happier time. Instead of focusing on when you think of the past, instead of focusing on the bad shit that happened, or because we Pisces been through a lot. For the most of us, we have been through a lot, but we have to. We're like all signs and ones. Most of us are healers, psychics. You gotta go through shit to understand it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up half the shit we ain't got to go through. But when you look at and you have a different perspective, and then you understand, damn, it's fucked up what I had to go through, but I'm still here. But now I can help someone else, and I can actually help them before it actually happens to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they might not be able to help, handle it or whatever happens, but work with your shadow side. Be friends with it. Name that motherfucker. Name it. If you got 10 of them, name it. That don't mean go crazy in the world and one blow up, one does. No, but that's not what we're talking about. When I jump to Sophia, that's not what it is. Okay, you can have. It's the same thing as your Orishas. It's the same thing. I hope I'm saying it right. I think that's what they're called, Orishas. Yeah, because not Oya. But anyway, it's the same thing as using Oshun, or it's the same thing as using your grandmother. It's the same thing as using hell yourself. Number one, yeah, fuck that. Fuck everybody I just said. My bad. We ain't talking about fuck grandmas and shit, but remember when it was times when you had to go through something, and every time in the end you got yourself out of it. You came back to a balance. You came back to creating. You came back to, say if you depressed, it was a time where you wasn't depressed. How did that happen? When you first got sick, and you know what I'm saying? Like, how figure out why. Facts. You know what I'm saying? If you not happy at home, why? What are you doing? And then don't use an excuse. Like, excuses be lame as fuck. Like, don't do that. Don't use an excuse for why you doing fuck shit. Just change it. Sometimes you gotta tell a kid that. Yeah, you may have to tell the kid that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't grow up and do that. You make sure you teach your kids to work with their shadow sides. Every kid got a good and bad. Hell, you see it more when you see more of yourself when you're a kid than you do when you're grown. Because when you're a kid, you just naturally doing shit. So if you've been a liar, like most kids be lying like fuck. Like you've been lying since you was little. How you expect to grow up and be like, oh, I'm not a liar? No, you had to go through shit in order to learn that lying wasn't good. But you started lying because it was a reaction that happened with it. Why? Figure out your why. If this is going for a relationship, it's the same thing. If you do got Mr. Man or father looking down on you like that, get your central energy up. And that ain't for him. You know what I'm saying? If you, whatever the situation is in that. Because number one, you shouldn't even get there to looking and peering and watching me like that. What you better be doing is watching me with them eyes in the good way. It look like his face frowned up. Like, honey. Anyway, let's pull another card. We're going to pull a couple more cards. Yeah, we doing it. The full card. So you just went ahead to jump for that Emperor energy. You was like, fuck it. I'm going to be a whole nigga out here in these streets. Okay, so we got the Fool card with the Emperor. Okay. So they're just saying you was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go with the little belongings that I have. I'm about to create my life. I'm finna put this shit in order, and I'm finna do what to do. And I ain't got no shoes on. You know, it was a time when I ain't had no shoes. I had one pair of shoes. I had to go to an interview. And a dog is funny. It used to be a dog right beside the full car. But anyway, a dog had somebody dog, was it somebody child? Hopefully it was a dog. Fucked up my shoe. Like the only shoes I had, like I didn't have anything. I only had one, like literally when I moved, I had like one outfit, one pair of flip-flop shoes. Once some flip-flops ripped, it was like, and it was on the way to the interview. And I still got the job, God bless. Because I worked good at the other Waffle House, so they was like, we don't know about you, but they said you're a real good worker. Can you start, in 2 days or the next day or something like that? And I'm like, yeah, I promise you I'm a good worker. But I had to like still put my pride up and still be like, shit, I'm gonna do it. Even if I feel like I fucked up, I'm gonna do it. And I still did it, and I still went through it. Yeah, it was, but shit, you can't control what happened. You go with the flow. While you creating the building, you gonna have mistakes and shit like that. Okay, let's get to the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords we have with the Eight of Wands, 8-8. Execution. You executing it. You feel like you was finna die. You could feel like that sometimes when you going through shit. You know what I'm saying? You struggling, you getting out. Fear can make you feel like that. You getting on your own, you creating things, and then you have this fear like, take a deep breath. Get that energy on and just know what got you here. Because sometimes I be forgetting, yeah, I can work, I can do this, I can do all that, but what got me here? This. What got me here? My work, my belief. You know what I'm saying? That's where it got me where I'm at. Along with my lineage line of beliefs. Get what I'm saying? Like I utilize it all. A lot of religions that I'm bumped into and learned, I utilize them all. It's all a respect and all in one. But anyway, yeah. When you be on your goddess shit or you be on your little shit, people can try to demonize that, but what I say, mind your business. Stop looking like that. We don't give a fuck about you. You was a hater. Mind your business. Okay. Them for the haters that's looking down on the siren like that. Because females are supposed to be beautiful. They supposed to exude. When they leave out the house and spray on perfume and shit, your first response is not, ooh, who you doing that for? Nigga, myself. Damn, I wonder if I can say the N-word on here. So bad. Anyway, we're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. I'm trying not to say the N-word on here. But anyway, people be funny about that. But yeah, just, get that together. Don't be looking like that. And make sure you do get free. Females, get that energy out. Exude that goddessness that you're supposed to. Don't worry about how your man is going to think you look. Don't worry about how you going to feel now if you out there looking like a clown. Now, what we can't do is that. But you should be seductive in what you have. Burlesque was what I was going to say earlier. Burlesque will help you. But it's also a trick to that. It ain't just about dancing. It's about learning a soft feminine touch. It's about learning how to move gracefully like a swan. You know what I'm saying? That is the feminine. That is when you walk into a room and you're just flowing. Because you already had your shit in order. You already had it prepared. You already took that leap. You ain't got no fear. We just walk in with them toes pointed. Okay? Anyway, if you feel like you stuck, you ain't stuck. You can get out of all that motherfucking, look out them ropes. Kick them little rats to the side and take one of them swords and... Okay? 8 is the transformation number. Ain't no going back after this. Okay? There's no going back. It's time to finish what you started. And that was the reading yesterday about not going back. You can keep restarting. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be consistent. We gotta just keep it going. Even if you don't feel bad if you fucked up, just keep it going. Regardless if that's in parenting, your relationships, your career, whatever. Keep it going. It's not the time to look back. It's not the time like, well, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. But that ain't gonna make sense. You shoulda, coulda, what? You're wasting time even saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay? You may feel obscure, but trust your intuition will guide you. Yeah, take off that blindfold and have a new set of eyes. Look at things differently. Don't look at the woe is me part. You can't. You just can't. That's just what it is. And if you can't do it, what is there? So we got justice with the Six of Cups. You know, it's always justice for fuck shit. Okay. We're just gonna put that out there. We're not even finna go to the parenting because the mother and the baby all by themselves. You got justice right underneath it. You already know what it is, so we're not even gonna go there. But justice is law. Damn. What you do to others, you do to yourself. Be just gonna continue reading on that because you know it's just self-explanatory. Now you're moving through the woods with a crystal clear intent. The hermit has explained karma to the witch. The hermit, when you sat and you were studying and you minded your business, even when people was doing messed up stuff, or even when people were frowning their nose when you was doing your thing, even if you was down, out, going through your motions of transformation. You know what I'm saying? Or people try to look at your mother in a certain way. Yeah, all that gonna come on back. You don't have to touch nobody. You don't have to worry about it. Like half the shit that people try to fight and argue over, you ain't gotta touch a motherfucker if they doing wrong. We put out in the world is what comes back to us. This is how we determine our fate and set our course. So you just make sure you doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you know what? It's funny. I was scrolling down my Google, trying to look for my hair pictures, and I had, you know, you have old shit in there, exes or whatever, and I had like conversations of like mean ass shit. I didn't read it. I didn't take my time to read it. Then my phone wasn't even going erase mode no more. So I seen that, but right on the same day of when I had someone calling me a bitch or putting their hands on me or cheating or doing this or whatever crazy, whatever I found out when I was going through that, I made sure I turned that energy into doing something that's going to benefit me. I made sure I turned that energy. If I wanted to, say, look in the motherfucker phone, I made sure, like, why am I taking time to look in the phone when I already know? Number one, ask yourself, you already know what it is. Is it going to change anything, or are you just going to argue? Like, why are you bringing it up? Are you there to insult your intelligence? You already know what's going on. You going to insult your intelligence, or you just going, you know, go on about your day and start creating your life? Or go on of a leap while he looking down on people. You may have to lead the father. It don't have no fears about it. You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't saying on no simple, but if you got things going on like people being sneaky and lying and cheating, and you gotta strive just to live, you know what I'm saying? No, you make sure you doing what you're supposed to do. So when your justice comes, it's coming right. Justice traditionally reflects the glue of law and order with the social, moral, ethical, and safety codes. Justice takes on a deeper meaning inside the dark wood. It is a moment of personal truth. The work and effort you put into a project or situation is what is returning you. Justice allows no shortcuts, lies, or deceptions. She holds the truth. Once you accept the truth, you can remove your blindfold. You'll be able to see. You'll be able to do what you need to do. Matter of fact, it's crazy. Look at it. So you took on the full energy. You took on the, okay, I'm finna go for it. And peep the white flower she got in her hand. Okay. She took this, and she made it into this. But you kind of got a little depressed on the way. You kind of got in your own way with the thoughts and things that were going on because you are in that energy. But remember, a female, we create. We are the womb. We are the creation. We are birthing. I'm telling you, if you and your child on the street right now, you are the protector, the provider. You will not let that baby go hungry. That's just facts. I have not known not one mom. You can have 5 kids and all your kids are still going to eat by the end of the day. Because God is going to provide that for you. Including yourself. And you ain't got to worry about where it's coming from. That's the power of a woman. When you make a house into a home. It's how you do it. Like, do you not see? If a man come home like, I ain't got no job, man. We got to do this. We got to do that. And he tells female to get on it. Bro, she going to get on it. Just don't come with no lies and deceptions and shit. She going to be your everything. That's just what it is. Especially if you messing with a Pisces. I'm just telling you. People be messing up. I mean, I had this whole man in the back of my left car talking about how he shouldn't have left for Pisces. And how we really cool. And this and that. And so why did you mess up again? I felt like we was going too fast. Okay. That wasn't the one for you, though. But you still back there in the back of the car regretting what happened, 3, 4, 5 years ago? Ooh. Get together, dude. Anyway. Yeah, so we got new possibilities and hidden delights. So anyway, like I was going on. Okay, yeah, so you see that, right? You went into your siren energy and casting spells, but then you kind of let fear get in your way. When all you got to do is keep doing it. And don't let the child or you being a mother scare you into having a fear of not thinking that you can't do it. And your justice is going to come. Whatever you put out there is going to come back. Okay, so if you putting fear out there and, I don't think I can do it, or I'm broken, I'm this, it's going to come back to you. Your words are very important. Okay, you can be the toughest person in the world. Talking about you going around, about to do this and you about to do that. Words are cheap. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to see with these. Yeah. We got the 2 of Wands. The 10 of Cups. Yeah, you had to make a decision. You made it. We already got past that part. Got the 8 of Wands with the 8 of Swords with the 10 of Cups. That's a very good improvement. You went from passion to your intellect and how you're thinking to getting the family. And this is someone that understands you. This is someone that where you don't have to explain or walk on eggshells. You are able to coincide. You are able to communicate. It's not what you had before. You really have an emperor. If you got this 10 of Cups, you really have someone that is a builder, a protector, and you're there right by his side. You know what I'm saying? With the little kids down at the bottom doing their little thing. Because you were able to take that blindfold off and now you're able to see a clear vision. Now you're able to have the family that you wanted because now you see your life and your goals and your things clearly. All right, hang in there. We got one more card, y'all. I feel like it's like, oh my God. And then it's so quiet. I don't know. They don't like the, they don't like the, they don't like the music. That's all I was trying to say. Okay. Okay, anyway, confront the shadow. That's what we're doing. Last card, that's with the Justice and the Six of Cups. So we're confronting the shadow. Yes, you have your happy family. You have your feminine. You're figuring out, you're getting out your head, but you will always still have to work on your shadow side. You will always still need it. It's always a moon and a sun. You know what I'm saying? The more we repress darkness, the deeper it haunts us. We are usually our own worst enemy. Presumed enemies in our life is the shadow projections of our psyche. Tarot sevens are uncanny, squirmy, and tend to be supernatural in nature. Why is your shadow rising? Why now? The witch's cloak. Perhaps she hides and represses too much. She holds up a torch, willing to look at the darkness that rises up before her. What are you afraid to look at? What have you been avoiding? Is it standing right in front of you? Defending oneself, battling others, holding the higher ground. Are your enemies and challenges real or imagined? Self-created or manifested for distraction? The card of confrontation that can no longer be avoided. You are put to rest. So like I was saying before, you can't blame nobody. You know right from wrong. So you can't be like, oh, well, I didn't do this because of such and such. No, you knew that was wrong. Even if you were never taught the keep your hands to yourself. You eventually learn once you stop keeping your hands to yourself, someone bop your ass one good time to keep your hands to yourself. You learn by doing that, and you got in trouble and the teacher had to say something that it was wrong. So regardless of if you didn't get taught that at home or such and such, you can never say that. And if you don't know, learn. I had to actually look up how to be a mother. I didn't have one. I had a grandmother. They're older. It's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? By the time they reach raising motherfucking 3 generations of kids. Like, damn, she gotta have your kids, her kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2 generations. Nobody got time for that. So you're not finna have that type of mother injury. You finna have a grandma. And that's not, you know, it's loving, but just thinking about it, it's not. But your mom, sometimes you gotta look at that. You look at the examples that surround you. You can't be like, oh, I don't know how to be a mom because I never had an example. Yes, you got examples all around you. It's a whole world of females and kids. You can go to the park and heal how to learn how to be a mom by just seeing, you know, someone interacting with their child. So, I don't know. I think that was like the message. I'm about to quit it right there. Because, you know, I felt like that was a lot of information. Hopefully that was useful. Hopefully we, you know, can use it. If you are having any issues, are you having any troubles? Remember what we did in the beginning. You know, most of y'all don't know because like one of them got like 5 views or whatever. But you get you a burning pot. And that's what you do. You write down the things that you want to banish. You write down the things that you want to, you know, take away. Or if you want to put good intentions and you want to burn that into the universe, do that. And that's a symbol. That's a visual symbol. And that heightens the spell on what that you want to be doing for yourself. And make sure it's going towards yourself and making sure that you are focusing to get to that next level for yourself. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I did. I don't even know what the title finna be. It was a lot of information. Like, that was a lot of information. I don't even know if y'all needed a teaching, a reading, or a schooling. But, yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you put the comments down below. Let's interact. Let's get to know each other. I want to know my 7 subscribers last time I looked at it. I put my intentions on it for, you know, growing in numbers. I want to be able to communicate and help others and do all that and shit. Just let's start this journey. You know, I'm starting and finishing, but you know, let's hop on it. Let's be the ones saying, you know, we really putting in the work. Because when you actually do put in the work, it actually does work, and everyone knows that. Everything has a manual. Put it to work. You just have to have a good and better understanding of it. So anyway, Pisces, happy Father's Day again to the guys. I don't know why the read turn out like that, but it's useful information. So just make sure you don't take it. Look at your insight and how you take things. You know what I'm saying? But love you guys. Ashe.